everybody, and welcome back to Week 3 of the Malamar Games, where this week we take on Beanie in one of the coolest formats that this league has to offer. We picked each other's Pokemon. So let's just get right on into it. How is this going to work? Well, this is the list of the top 50 most used Pokemon. I had to just pick 6 of these Pokemon and give them to Beanie to build around. He also had to give me 6 Pokemon as well. So anything on this list, you can give him Dondozo without a Tatsugiri, give him Garganacl, Iron Valiant, but we can't give him really bad Pokemon like, I don't know, Beedrill. Is Beedrill even in the game? I'm not really sure if Beedrill's in the game. But regardless, we couldn't give him a Pokemon that's not on this list. Nothing completely useless. So for this one, my game plan was fairly simple. I wanted to pick Pokemon that were relatively one-dimensional so that I could assume what they were going to be using. As a reminder, this is a closed team sheet tournament. We only know each other's Terra types, so picking Pokemon that didn't have a lot of options is a good way to sort of mitigate that surprise factor coming into play in the closed team sheet format. I wanted to pick Pokemon that also didn't have a lot of synergy. So the 6 that I gave to Beanie were Gyarados, Iron Jugulus, Abomasnow, Lycanroc, Hatterene, and Dondozo. Dondozo doesn't have Tatsugiri as a partner, Hatterene really wants to go slow, but Iron Jugulus really wants to go fast, and then Gyarados, Abomasnow, and Lycanroc are just, they're pretty decent Pokemon, but for top 50, they're kinda meh. Now, Beanie gave me an interesting 6 that I think I was able to turn into a pretty cool team, so let's have a look at it. Kicking things off, he gave me a Gastrodon. Now, you might notice this, but I gave him 2 water types, so Gastrodon's Storm Drain ability is going to be pretty nice. I'm running it relatively offensively with Muddy Water, Ancient Power, and Earth Power. Ancient Power is just there because he has a bunch of Pokemon that are hit super effectively by Rock, and also if I can get an Omni Boost, that would be pretty funny content. He also gave me a Pelipper, which I decided to run with Surf to proc my Storm Drain to boost up my Gastrodon. And because he gave me a Murkrow, I felt like I didn't need Tailwind on the Pelipper. So I'm just running a Choice Scarf and a bunch of attacks. Surf to boost my Gastrodon, Hurricane to do big damage, U-Turn to switch out, and Hydro Pump in case I want to do a big water type move while Gastrodon's not on the field. Murkrow doesn't actually have Tailwind. I looked at this team and I was like, alright, Gastrodon's not going to outspeed things in Tailwind, Gothitel's probably not, Pelipper's not very fast, Corviknight's not that fast. I don't think I actually need Tailwind. So I've decided to run a Focus Sash on the Murkrow with Substitute, Thunder Wave, Taunt, and Brave Bird. Basically, Substitute's going to make it so that if he targets into the Murkrow, it's going to be harder to remove it from play. Why is this a Focus Sash? We're going to turn this into an Eviolite, actually. That's better. And I'm just going to, real quick, yeah, you know what? We'll deal with this later. But yeah, we're changing this to Eviolite. Because that'll make it a little bit more annoying for him to KO me if he attacks into the sub and then attacks into the Murkrow. So, sub is there in case he's targeting the partner, and then I have Taunt, Thunder Wave, and Brave Bird just to dish out some surprise damage. Next up, Beanie gave me my favorite Pokemon, Corviknight. I don't know if he did this to be nice or if it was just an accident, but this is a really nice thing of you to do, Beanie, and I really appreciate you. I did not give him the same consideration, so I feel a little bit bad. But I'm running a pretty normal set on this bad boy. Bulk Up, Ironhead, Brave Bird, and Roost, allowing Corviknight to really punish him if he over-targets into the partners and ignores it for too long, and to just generally be a really solid endgame backbone with that Roost, allowing me to really have longevity on this thing. Terra Water is just the best in order to just not be hit very hard by the mons that I gave him. Lycanroc is an interesting Pokemon because we both have Lycanroc. I chose to run a Choice Band on it. I'm actually just going to put Accelerock on here as well. Why did I not Choice Band Accelerock? That seems like a bad idea. Accelerock's on the Pokemon now. Rock Slide, Close Combat, Accelerock, and Ironhead. This is just going to be probably the Pokemon that is least likely to come into this matchup in theory, but it does hit a bunch of his Pokemon really hard, hitting 3 of his Pokemon super effectively with Rock-type moves, and he also doesn't have any Rock resists naturally, so Lycanroc could play a role if I find a way to bring him in without risking him just kind of folding on the defensive side. Finally, my final Pokemon is going to be competitive Gothitelle with a Life Orb. Now, I gave him an Intimidator. with these Pokemon, I really don't expect him to run Intimidate, but he might. And anyway, you know, if he accidentally procs competitive, Gothitel's going to go pretty hard. Gothitelle has Terra Electric, which is going to allow it to absolutely nuke Dondozo and Gyarados and Iron Jugulis. And on top of that, it has Shadow Ball and Psychic, which are going to allow it to have strong stab damage into Abomasnow and Lycanroc, but also Shadow Ball to hit that Hatterene super effectively. Gothitelle is what I expect to be a very surprise offensive threat. I don't think he's gonna expect it to dish out as much damage as it's going to, and in closed team sheet, I think that competitive Gothitelle has the potential to go absolutely ham here. I am really excited to see what Beanie built with the 6 that I gave to him. He's already claimed a really strong win over Osiris in week number 1, so he's not to be underestimated. But let's get right on into the games and see if we can keep our unbeaten streak alive. So, the match against Beanie begins. We've traded our Terra types. Really looks like he doesn't have any really interesting ones. The Abomasnow is water and the Lycanroc is fighting. Everything else just seems to be their default Terra types. So, nothing too concerning. Gyarados is going to have very powerful waterfalls. Jugulis is going to have very powerful snarls and dark pulses. You know, standard stab boost stuff. I believe Beanie's actually live streaming his side of this, so if you want to check out his side, I don't know if he uploads them to YouTube, but go check out that guy into Beanie's Twitch. It should be a VOD. I'll be checking it out for sure. And here we go. Yeah, this is the matchup. I already knew what the matchup was gonna be. I kind of think it would be interesting to go for a Gothitelle lead just to see if I can bait and intimidate from the Gyarados. I think that could be really, really neat. And if he doesn't, he might think I'm Shadow Tag, even if he doesn't intimidate me, and he might just not try to switch out. That'd be kind of funny. I don't have Fake Out on this Gothitelle, so it's not really going to be enabling the Corviknight all that much if I leave that, so... Actually, maybe it's Pelipper Gastrodon. Actually, I think it's Pelipper Gastrodon, actually. Yes. I like this lead. I like this a lot. And then maybe we bring... Accelerock Lycanroc seems really, really good. And Gothitelle in the back. Let's do that. Let's leave the birds. And let's approach this with some Surf Storm Drain stuff. Now, I do have super effective moves into most of this team with Gastrodon, which is kind of nice. Hatterene and Dondozo I don't, but the other 4 I do. So boosting up those stats are going to be nice. Dondozo with Unaware is still a little scary. I actually kind of feel like he might be running Fissure on it, which is a little scary. But I do have Thunderbolt, Terra, Electric, Gothitelle. So... Here we go. Gyarados, Jugulis. Interesting. It is Intimidate. That is big. Really big info, actually. Alright, Jugulis is going to be running the Photosynthesis. Or Quark Drive with Special Attack Boost. Okay. Now, I am Scarf on the Pelipper. This makes me big speedy. I think I just go after the Jugulis here, actually. Let's just double the Jugulis and see what happens. What's stronger, Hurricane or like, Spread? This is... Surf is stronger, because I'm in the rain. Oh, okay. Alright, Special Gyarados. Fair enough. I like that. Good call. And he's running Hurricane. Well, this started very poorly. But my Gothitelle is going to be able to put in a decent amount of work here. Omni Boost would be cool. No Omni Boost. Okay. I do have Protect on this, right? I actually don't have Protect on this, but I forgot to put Accelerock on this. Oh, that's not good. I should be faster, but that's not good. Am I faster? I don't know if I'm faster. I really hope I'm faster. Not fantastic. I forgot to put Accelerock on. I did that in Showdown, and then I just forgot to change it in-game. Well, that's not great. He's running Lycanroc, so, like, he knows that I'm threatening it, right? Like, it's Terra Dark Jugulis. He's Scarf. Okay, good to know. Scarf Gyarados. What did I miss? Okay, missing the Gyarados is not that bad. I double missed! Yeah, sure. Alright, 1%. This is going fantastic. We're just gonna have to drop the Terra here. Terra Rock should be able to kill both. I'm not gonna show Thunderbolt. I'm just gonna lock into... I mean, I want to be able to hit him. I'll just Shadow Ball. I don't want to show Thunderbolt because it's closed team cheat. And Choice Band Rock should just work. I know I'm not faster, but he's choiced into Thunderbolt. Alright, we got the double hit here. This should be a double KO. Nice, alright. I should be... I mean, I'm a little worried if he has his own Lycanroc here, because, like, it's then going to be a speed tie. I really should have protected the Gothitelle. It is Dozo in the back. Okay. And Hatterini. Okay. Interesting. I think this works. He still has his Terra. But the Dondozo is water and the Hatterini is psychic, so neither of those is going to be particularly impactful here. Big protect on the Hatterini. That is super, super okay for me. I should pick up a double here. Or not a... I should pick up a KO with the double, is what I mean to say. We are revealing the Thunderbolt. Ooh, that might... I feel like this kills, though. Life Orb, Modest. Wow, that's AB. Alright. That definitely looks like AB. I definitely... do I KO the Dozo? I actually am not sure. First things first. I mean, I have to go for the Dozo KO here. There's really nothing else to do. I know it's AV, so it can't protect. That double miss hurt me a little bit, but it honestly wasn't the most impactful thing ever. Okay, we pick up the KO. That's nice. Now the question is, can the Hatterini actually hit me? It's probably running like D-Gleam or something. Giga Drain! If that's the best way to hit me, that's not gonna want to KO me from where we are. But I have Life Orb Chip, so it might. It might. I need to not die to Giga Drain and Life Orb Chip here. That's what needs to happen. Okay, it is a 2-hit KO, but maybe not with Giga Drain. Ooh, Mystical Fire. Ah, man, okay, he gets me with that. GG. A very unlucky game, number 1. But we get a lot of information out of that. So I'm going to lead Gothitelle and Lycanroc here. Lycanroc's very, very important. And if he gets super comfy and leads the Gyarados again, and a competitive boost is going to be very, very big on the Gothitelle. That's going to be really, really nice. Gastrodon in the back is better just to shore up my endgame against the Dondozo. Although maybe it's not. I'm worried about Fissure. I know we didn't see it, but it's a Salt Vest Dondozo. Fissure is a problematic potential thing it could do. So Corviknight in the back definitely makes sense. And then I feel like I just go Gastrodon as well. I think this is it. We go with an offensive lead and try to catch him off guard with the competitive Gothitelle. So if he leads Gyarados, I do have to worry about potential just like Waterfall. It's Hat Dozo lead. Okay. Alright. Do I just Terra here? It didn't do a ton of damage, honestly. Or do I just like switching the Gastrodon? I feel like switching into Gastrodon might just be really, really solid. Ironhead with Choice Band really should pick up the Hatterini here. Oh, it doesn't! Wow, that's unfortunate. Crunch goes into the Gastrodon, alright, so... And he gets the defense drop. Of course he does. Trick Room goes up, alright. Yeah, that defense drop really hurts, actually. You can't Wave Crash the Lycanroc with Gastrodon on the field. And the Hatterini can't want to KO the Lycanroc. You go for a double? I think I just want to Ancient Power this, actually. Crunch hit 40. I don't think he can KO the Gastrodon here, not with Citrus. So we're going to go for a Corviknight switch-in on the Lycanroc side, and we're going to try to remove the Hatterini. Oh, right, Giga Drain. I forgot about that. I even knew about that. I'm so stupid. It's like always Terra. He crit me anyway, so... This is the luckiest I've ever seen anybody get. The crit did not matter. Let's be very clear. I think we Terra the Gothitelle here for sure. Mystical Fire, which is a little annoying. I can't Terra the Corviknight into Mystical Fire. That's the problem because of Wave Crash. Shadow Ball looks like a roll from here. I'm not going to go for it. So what we're just going to do is we're going to do this and we're going to Roost. I should be able to live the double up, and then he'll lower his own special attack with Mystical Fire. Alright. Oh, that's super duper fine. Alright, super nice. Unaware cannot ignore my Terra. That is really good. Wow. Okay. I feel like he has to go for Mystical Fire into the Gothitelle now to keep the Dondozo alive. So I think we just protect the Gothitelle and Ironhead the Hatterini. Alright, this has to be... What is this, though? I guess, like... so it is water. I guess he wants more damage with Wave Crash, which is fair enough. I don't think he can pick up a KO on my Gothitelle double. I feel like he has to go into the Gothitelle here, surely. Right? Wow. Okay. That's awesome. After lefties, I might live that. Okay, so he does Mystical Fire into the Goth. But, like, the Mystical Fire would not have saved the Dozo because of the recoil. So that's a bit of a weird play. So now, it looks like probably a roll on if Wave Crash is going to KO me. I think... Actually, no, I think it's less than 100 damage. I think it's like 97 or something? We're at like 104? It's probably a roll. Probably a favorable roll for me, if I had to guess. I guess the real question is, does Wave Crash with Terra Water kill my Gothitelle? But I would imagine probably not. What does he have in the back? We're on one more turn of Trick Room. There's a good shot that both of my Mons underspeed his other Mons, especially if he brought the Gyarados Jugulus mode. It is Jugulus coming in. That has to be protecting, surely. I don't think it matters, actually, because I outspeed the Dozo next turn, so I think I always Thunderbolt the Jugulus here, just in case he doesn't protect. That's better than giving him a free switch into the Gyarados this turn. Oh, he doesn't protect. I need to not flinch here, then. Okay, Corviknight doesn't flinch. I really need the Gothitelle not to flinch. That's the more important one. Okay, nice. With Terra... Jugulus is really not that bulky. I think I get it. Okay, gaming. Alright. So I guess the real question now is that because he doesn't have Protect, or is he going for a read? Tailwind, or Trick Room is gone now. The Dozo will be moving last. And if it's Gyarados, I think we have this locked. Because he's going to get Mirror Armored, which I guess doesn't really matter because he's special. But there we go. It is Gyarados in the back. He's going to be able to see that I'm competitive now. But that spells disaster for him. He played this as if he kind of expected that I might be. So, fair play. I don't think the special Gyarados should not be able to remove my Gothitelle. And we know this is AB. I think I'm free to just click in here. And I have a Lycanroc in the back. I guess, like, my priority here would be, it would be kind of nice if I could, like, get this to a point where I don't have to click Rock Slide. So we just Brave Bird the Gyarados, I think. I guess the real problem here is if, like, Waterfall flinches me. That's a problem. But he goes for the T-Bolt instead. Gyarados' special attack is really not that impressive. So I'm going to be able to pick up the Dondozo here, no problem, and then 3v1 is not going to be an issue against this Gyarados, who's now locked into Thunderbolt. Nice. 1-1. Let's get him. Alright, we actually 2-hit KO the Gyarados with Brave Bird. That's pretty interesting. Good to know. So he now knows that I am competitive. I don't think that lead was it. I'm a little surprised that my Iron Head didn't KO the Hatterini since I'm Choice Banded, but good to know, indeed. So from there, I guess like my play would be, I could lead the same thing in theory. I think I lead the same thing actually. Because then what I can do is I can play that better with my Gastrodon, which I honestly did not play well. And from there, I threaten double Rock Slide into like a Gyarados Jugulus lead, and I threaten, I guess, Rock Slide and like something else. I guess we'll go, yeah, like Goth Lycanroc, Gastrodon, Corviknight. I think this is solid. I'm a little sad I can't use my Pelipper mode. The fact that he has Gyarados that's faster than my Scarf Pelipper that can also one-shot it is a little bit disappointing. Alrighty, let's see what he brings. We have Beanie bringing Jugulus and Abomasnow. Interesting. Both of them are weak to Rock Slide. That's a little bit of a weird call. I guess another question is, like, is my Goth going to be faster than this Abomasnow? They're, like, similar base speeds, and I have a little bit of investment, but not a ton of investment. I believe this is what we in the business would call a YOLO move. What's one of the Lycanroc as well? But like, because he's special attack, like I'm faster than Jugulus. I could play rough it, but I feel like Banded Rock Slide. Maybe I should have Terra'd actually. I think I should have Terra'd the Lycanroc, honestly. I think that would have been smarter. I was too focused on surviving the Goth, when really I could have just survived with the Goth by killing the opposing Pokemon. Bit sloppy. Not my finest set that I've ever played. But we do double connect this time. And oh my god, I really should have just Terra'd it. Oh man, that's so sad. Are we gonna get a flinch? 2 30% chances right now. Abomasnow procs that Citrus. Big flinch on the Jugs. Huge flinch on the Jugs. I don't think I kill this. Yeah, not quite. Alright. E-Ball. Oh, the double flinch! It makes up for the double miss in game 1. Wow, that is a very fortunate turn number 1. Not very easy to come back from that one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to bring in my Corviknight. That should be game, set, and match. Unless I miss. But even then, bringing in Corviknight puts me in a pretty solid spot. I got the crit flinch and the other flinch. The chances of that is about the same as the double miss. Gyarados comes in. We'll get an Intimidate off, but I don't think it's going to matter on the Jugsy side, and I think Gyarados should still be a 2-hit KO. Yep. Alright. Big damage. Oh, man. A rough game 3. Is he going to get to move? His own Lycanroc comes out. Okay. Speed tie. He probably has close combat, right? Probably. Speed tie. Let's see. I mean, close combat. Would that kill me? Maybe. It's non-stab. Probably kills me. But speed tie. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, he actually goes for Thunder Wave for the speed control. Interesting. He's running Scarf Thunder Wave. And that's going to allow him to move first. Iron Head, which is not enough. My own Iron Head is Stab and is also not enough. But there's the Rock Slide, double KO. And that's got to be it, right? Like, surely that's it. There's like an almost dead Abomasnow in the back. What a weird set of Pokemon. He goes for the Protect. Ah, the full para, though. Now everything's even. All right. GG. 3-0. Not bad. We did lose a game, though. We've shown that we can bleed, but we do clinch out the set. Wow. Not very often that you see, like, 2 games in a set decided by very, very low percentage chances, but here we are. Yeah. Win's a win. I guess we take those. I feel a little bad, but not too bad. 2-1 against Beanie, and 3-0 overall should keep us pretty close to the top of the table. But next week is when it gets real. The long-awaited Week 4 match against Joe UX9, somebody that I've been wanting to play in a tournament for so long. I have a lot of respect for Joe as a player, and we've never played. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really, really cool, even if we don't quite know what the matchup rules are going to be. Make sure that you don't miss that, though. Subscribe, ring the bell, come on back for the next Malamar games. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you like Rock Slide flinches and Rock Slide misses, leave a like, I guess. Go check out Beanie's content as well. He's started the season pretty strong with a win over Osiris as well, so give some love to Beanie, and of course everybody else who's participating in the Malamar games. We still have just over half of the regular season to go. We're looking pretty good for playoffs. I think we could probably lock it with a 2-0 over Joe next week, so that would be fun, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We'll probably take a couple more weeks to lock that down, but of course I feel very, very confident with where we are in the standings just now. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time.